One guy asked me a little while back if I'd ever heard of the three rings of marriage. And I said, no, I haven't, knowing he was going to tell me anyway. Well, he said, first there's the engagement ring. He paused and then nodded his head and then said, then comes the wedding ring. Then he looked me in the eye and finished. And then comes the suffering. That's terrible. It's a terrible joke, and for some, it's a terrible reality. But it doesn't have to be. Staying in love, and I'll say this again and again, is a choice. And it's not a blah and boring choice either, like, I guess I'll choose to be in love, and it's probably going to rain. Come on, that's not it. The kind of love that you dream about for your marriage is nothing compared to what God has in mind for you. But, and there's always a but, if you want a strong anything, you're going to have to work out, and marriage is no exception. It takes effort. Falling in love isn't that difficult. Think about it. Falling? It kind of sounds like you tripped and then bam, fell into love. Falling in love, not that hard. Most anyone can do it. Staying in love now that takes work. I've never seen anyone accidentally stay in love because staying in love is deliberate. It's a choice. It's not random. It's not lucky. It's not a roll of the dice. And neither is it a ball and chain prison gang kind of description I hear from married people all the time. So often I hear comments, remarks, and even jokes from people about their marriage that just make me shake my head. Again, staying in love, the good kind of crazy in love, is a choice. And this choice is made up of other, smaller, sometimes day-to-day choices. And do you really want that kind of love? Are you willing to make the choices that develop a stronger, healthier relationship? If so, I have some choices to offer you. Now, I have time for just one right now, so it's a big one. First, will you choose one another over anyone else and anything else on this planet? Will you choose one another? A friend of mine has been an athlete his entire life. He's an avid softball player now, and when I asked him what he did to take care of his soul, he said, softball, duh. And he took care of his soul 6 days a week, duh. And he's married and 6 days a week wasn't working for his wife, duh. I asked him what he did to eliminate the conflict. Simply said, I only play softball once a week now. Wise man. And don't get the wrong impression of that choice either. It's not that he was forced to by his wife. That's not it. He made a choice based on what he wanted in his relationship. The good kind of crazy in love. Let me contrast that with another friend of mine who surfed every single day. It was his passion. After he got married, he still surfed every single day. 6 years into the relationship, he was still surfing every single day, but he was no longer married. Bottom line is that both of my friends made choices, and you need to make the choice that aligns with what you want long term. And if that's staying crazy in love, go for it.